way back in 1988. That surprised me when I saw that this morning. And look who's here. It's Chad's pick to go #1. Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, welcome to SportsCenter. When you hear that you're Chad's, not just Chad's first pick, but many have you going #1 overall, what do you think of that?
Being a kid is a good feeling, you know, being from a different country, being selected first, or even in the top 3 in a whole different country is a blessing to me.
Is that important to you that you go #1 overall?
I think it was more important before, but right now I think going #1 would just be like being as like a label, like because I've noticed like a lot of great players didn't go #1, and still ended up being one of the best ever or Hall of Famers. So. At
the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you drafted, just what you do after you're drafted.
Exactly.
I'm going to run through a list of the awards that you have on your shelf, and they are many. You won the Naismith Prep Player of the Year.
Yeah.
You were the Gatorade National Player of the Year, first team All Big 12. You've won a lot of awards. Of all the things you've won, what's the one that you look at and say, you know, I'm most proud of that one?
I would say probably my most recent one, about the Big 12 Freshman Player of the Year award. Yeah. Just because I think like our conference was so hard this year. You know, it took a lot of hard work, and my team really pushed me through everything, my coaches, so I'm just thankful for that award.
There's a lot of debate on how high school players should make the transition, whether they should go 1 year to college, maybe they should spend 2 years in college. There are still some that say they shouldn't have to go to college at all if they don't want to, and if they're ready, they should be able to go right to the NBA. What's your take on it?
I like college. I would say, for me, what was best was going 1 year. I learned a lot, you know, under a great coach, Coach Self, with great teammates that pushed me through practice. I just learned so much. I couldn't really picture myself going to the NBA after high school. I think that would have been a mess.
You wouldn't have been ready. Is there a part of you, though, Andrew, that almost wishes that you would have had to stay in school longer?
Yeah. You know, I'm only 19. And every day I think about college. You know, it really was the best time of my life. Like best time of my life at Kansas. Like I enjoyed it so much. It was one of a kind.
Well, you said you learned a lot in your year at Kansas. If you had to sum up in a couple of paragraphs what you learned by going to school, how did your game improve?
I was always a good on-ball defender, but I learned how to play defense off the ball. Just learned the pick and roll game, just how to take advantage of certain situations, and also this is a lot of the mental part, you know, staying true to who I am, you know, and Coach Self really, I think at the end of the year, really brought out the dog in me. You know, that's why I started playing better at the end of the year. He really just made me get focused,
You'll need that dog at the next level.
Yeah, I will.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
When you watch the NBA playoffs right now, and think to yourself, I'll be out there with those guys next year. Maybe not in the playoffs, but in the regular season, you'll be playing against these same players. Yeah. What comes to your mind?
Excitement. You know, I'm a competitor. So I've been dreaming of this moment for years now, and it's finally here. So.
Well, it's an exciting time for you.
It is.
The ping pong balls will fall one way or another tomorrow, and it will certainly affect your future and where you play in the NBA. Good luck to you, Andrew,
Thank you.
Both tomorrow night and also throughout your NBA career. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you.